So it's your girl Kt2 Nicole, and I'm back with another story time. But this is story time part 2 of I have my new boo pick me up from my ex-boyfriend house. Yes, this is part 2. I wasn't gonna leave y'all hanging like that. So boom, let's get straight into it. So boom, y'all remember when I told y'all that when folk them came pick me up, from Bully House or whatever, me and Bully end up exchanging words. This the part where I'm gonna start off from. So stop the video. If you didn't watch part 1, you shouldn't be watching part 2. Go back and watch part 1, then come back and watch part 2 so you won't be left out in the wind. You hear me? But yes, so child, what do I start with part 2? Oh Lord, what do I start with part 2? Part 2 got dangerous, got in. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna start off with the part I left off at. So when folk them came pick me up from Bully House, me and Bully was exchanging words before he even came. So when it was time for me to like walk to his car door, like and actually get in the car, me and Bully was still having words. Even when I got in the car, me and him was having words. So as folk them was getting ready to hit a U-turn because they stayed in the cold. Bully stayed on the street that had the code, so he like had to hit a little U-ey. So when folk them hit the U-ey, I would like Bully was still like, me and Bully was still having like words and stuff like that. He still would disrespect me, and y'all, that nigga ain't never disrespect me. I'm talking about, he was saying, there's some shit you been on to say. You been want to call me bitches and hoes and all that. Then you had your little bum ass cuz call me bitches and hoes too. I was not having y'all. I was going outside going off on both of them. Like, what? I was not going. I was going in. Baby was like, any minute, man, no more. They both get it. Like his cousin say something, I say something, cause he say something, I'm saying something, both of them, fuck yeah, bitch ass nigga, we got like, bitch, don't motherfucker, he like, bitch, like just cursing me out, and I'm cursing back too, like what? So fuck them, hitting the U-turn, is in the middle of him hitting the U-turn, I had to add the little sprinkles on top. I was like, bitch ass you, out the window. Bully was so mad, mine said, I bet. I heard when he said that. I ain't gonna care. We weren't that far away. But I heard with that, I bet. Man, he was speed walking to the car so fast, y'all. He hopped in the car. So I'm like, man, he ain't gonna follow us. I'm like, he ain't gonna follow us. In my mind, I'm like, he ain't gonna follow us. So boom. So it's a little quiet in the car. I'm still like a little teary-eyed, like, because my feelings were hurt. Like, he didn't disrespect me. He ain't never did that before. What? He ain't never did that before. I'm used to him doing it to the other females. Like, he ain't never done it to me. But like, hey, you live, you learn, you go through shit, young and dumb. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, that's why I don't really just judge people, because baby, we done all done some stuff that in the past, like, it's young, like, leave that shit in the past, like, for real. But back to, look at me trying to preach and my story time. But back to it, y'all, back to it. So, boom, 2 minutes after, folk them hitting the U and pulled off with him, he was like, it was quiet in the car, like, I was still in my feelings a little bit, it got quiet in the car. He was like, I ain't gonna cap. You gonna be, I really like you, just telling me I really like you, but if you gonna be messing around with that, I don't know about that, because I ain't trying to be involved in it and stuff like that. In the middle of me and him having a heart-to-heart conversation, tell me why out of nowhere we hear a boom to the back of the damn car. Like, this, yes, y'all, Bully motherfucking hit us with his tan car. He hit us with his car. Like, boom. What I say? Folk was so motherfucking mad, and Raj, y'all still crying. I'm ready to get to the house. He trying to, then out of nowhere, Bully gonna swerve on and hop in the front of us, because we end up stopping. Like I'm thinking these dudes got and scrap and fight. Y'all know when I told y'all that Bully had 3 dudes with him, so it was like I wasn't going though. Like, I wasn't going for it. So I did this. I was like, no, don't get out the car. He like, man, fool, he just hit my car. I'm just hugging on him real tight. Like, because please don't get out this car like that, serious, because that's gonna make it more worse. Like, getting out the car and like, nah, like, just leave it alone. Like, I'm like, please, just let it go. Just get me. I'm crying, y'all. Please, just let's go. I'm ready to go home. Please, I'm just ready to go home. Can you please let me home? I'm just crying, like, I'm just crying my eyes out, y'all. I'm just crying. I'm like, can you please take me? like, God, that's what he wrote. Like, God damn, it's okay. We finna go home. We finna take you home. So before Bully drove out, he sat there for a while to see was he gonna get out the car. Like, no. So he didn't get out the car. Fucking him, didn't get out the car. Not on no scary stuff because he was like, worried about me. So I was like, yeah, cool. So Bully was long gone. Like Bully, and after he did that weak ass stuff, he was long gone, and that was it. So we ended up, putting the car back in drive, and he ended up driving me back home. Then it was just like sad, and he was like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I was just apologizing for like everything, for what happened, for him witnessing us argue, for him picking me up, for him hitting his car. I'm just apologize for this Bully. Like, Bully did all this. I ain't do all this. Like, you got a new boy, you still attacking me because of wet. Like, I didn't get that. Like, because of wet. Why you still attacking me? Like, I don't care. I don't care. So let me tell you how God worked, y'all. I'm trying to keep that in mind. Let me tell y'all how God worked. I get home, I texted his mama. His mama told me, let me know when you make it home. I'm like, all right, cool. So but before I told her I made it home, I ended up telling her like, by this time, folks them had already dropped me off. I made it home safe. Folks them made it home safe. Like, I made sure I texted and said, did he make it home straight? Because I did tell y'all they stayed in this same little area, like dead ass, like from at the time. Now this is not current. It was like when I was in high school, y'all, and I was like 16, 17 years old. Keep that in mind too. So at the time, they really stayed like, I say 7 minutes apart in a car. But like if you was to walk, it'd probably be like a 15, 16-minute walk. Like, just put it like that. So it's like, I ain't want him to see him out in traffic and they get the fine or something like that, or they try to hurt the boy. Like, nah, I really made sure like my friend got home straight. A friend. I really made sure that I was really trying to make sure my friend got home straight, stuff like that. He told me he got home straight. So when he told me he got home straight, I ended up texting Bully Mama. Up, and I was like, I got home straight, and I was like, I apologize for like keeping up like the drama at your house with us arguing back and forth on your porch. I apologize, but I was like, but you don't want to be seeing me no more, like this thing, like basically a farewell message, y'all. God damn it, a farewell, a goodbye, like, but y'all would never see me again type of message, but in a respectful way. Then she was like, okay, baby, I'm glad you made it home safe. Tell me why. Then she texted like, Bully just got into a car accident. I said, for real? She like, yeah, then she called me. She's like, Bully got in a car accident, and she didn't sound upset on the phone. She like, Bully just got in a car accident, and da and stuff like that. So tell me why Facebook is the in my high school, Facebook was jumping for high school. I ain't gonna care. You want to get the tea? Go to Facebook. You want to know what happened? Go to Facebook, baby. Memphis is Facebook. Some of us be on Instagram, not Twitter, but we out here, we do Facebook, baby. We do Facebook. I'm keep real. Even now, we still do Facebook. Like the people I went to high school, we still doing Facebook. But we Facebook gang. In Memphis, we Facebook gang. But yeah, so I went to Facebook. And I seen that it was true, like he had wrecked his car, like, and it looked like it was flipped a little bit. Tell me why that. See, I'm trying to tell y'all, God don't play by me. Tell me why, because they was dead wrong, like you was dead fuck around, like no cap. Even though it's in the past, like you dead fuck around, like you don't know shit like that, like you could have. The fuck you wasn't thinking, nigga. Look at you trying to hurt this. God said, So let me. Tell me why. How can I explain it? It's this little road, y'all. It's like this little road that leads to the cut. It's like a road where y'all know like in every city or state they got the little road where people like that long little dark look road where people be throwing their couches and tires and stuff at. It's that type of road. So after his little tail after Bully ended up hitting us like with his car, like trying to cause a little wreck or stuff. After he ended up hitting us with his car, y'all, like hitting the back of us with his car. Tell me why 5 minutes, like that literally happened 5 minutes after that, because I checked the time, like like when the post was made, like right after I'm guessing when me, I'm glad we didn't retaliate, because it's like it would have been worse than it. But since we didn't retaliate, baby, I was already at home. Fucking him had already made it home. So let me just throw that out there. 5 minutes after he did that, because me and fucking went this way. Me and fucking went this way when that happened. Bully drove off this way where the little dark road is. We ain't go that way. We went to the main street way to get me straight home, type way. Bully went to the other way, he finna do whatever the fuck to do. I don't know what he finna do. But yeah, he went to the right. We went to the left, like Beyonce said. We went to the left, but we didn't go to the right. She didn't say go to the right. She said go to the left. We went to the left. So he after he drove off or whatever, tell me why 5 minutes after that, the boy had a bad ass wreck, and that was his first car. He had a bad ass wreck. Didn't even have a car long and had a wreck. Cause why would you do that? Why would you do that? Then tell me why his mama, y'all, after she done said, all right, baby, I'm glad you made it home and stuff. After she done said, all right, baby, I'm glad you made it home and stuff. Tell me why she gonna call me, you the reason why my son had a wreck, he could have lost his life and da 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 da. First of all, narcissist woman, your son, the reason, what are you? I'm this the before, what are you even talking about? This after the fact, what are you even talking about? So you said I caused the wreck and you would have never had that do over here, da 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 da. No, your son should be hitting people with his car thinking it's a bumper car. What the fuck? This is not put golf. This is not Incredible Pizza, baby. We ain't playing bumper cars. Fuck. So if whatever he did after he showed out for his cousin and his friend was on him shouting, not me. And she's like, I'm calling your mama then and stuff like that. I said, I already told my mom what happened. See, back then I was like person before you could even tell my mom what was going on. I always kept my mama up to date on what was going on. I ain't care if it was gonna get me in trouble or not. Long as it coming from me first. You weren't gonna beat me to snitching on myself to my mama. You weren't gonna do that. I snitched on myself to my mama, and my mom was like, she wasn't too mad, but then she was texting the lady back and forth all right, being course. My mama didn't give a flying freak about that because they already seen through her son. They was just trying, my mama being a mama, she was just let me have a boyfriend, da 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 da, head over heels type stuff. So she was she really want fuck. She don't give no fuck about that. Glad she was glad he okay and stuff, but baby, I just got. Let me tell y'all where I got in trouble for. Cause I told y'all late getting home. That's what Miss Kim got on me about being late. That was dead. The other stuff she was talking about, my mama let that go over her head. I slept peaceful at night. She slept peaceful at night. And everything, y'all. Well, yeah, I slept peaceful at night. She slept peaceful at night. So, everybody, it's boom, next day. It's see, the school we went to was so small, but it was big, but it was so small in the sort of way. Because the school I went to, we shared with the middle school and the high school, but the middle school and the high school was blocked off. The middle school was blocked off from the high schoolers, and the high schoolers was blocked off from the middle schools. The only thing we shared was a cafeteria. Literally, that was it. So it was just getting around. The buzz was getting around about what happened. Yes. It was oh my God, what have you heard? But at the time, I don't know, at the time, when people, I don't know, when you break up with somebody, people still like to bring them up, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I already know what happened. Bitch, I was the reason it happened. Bitch, you telling me the tea not got, I was the reason, I'm this my tea, you see me. For you telling me some stuff I already know, baby. You got me. It's my tea, first of all. But I was down on spitting, they was spitting it out wrong. I was letting them spitting, only the girls that I was cool with knew the real story, especially when I was on the phone with. She knew the real story because I ended up texting her and showing girl, yes, he ended up getting the wreck after he done played bumper cars with us, bitch. That's what happened. So next day, and he crashed his car and stuff like that, y'all. I'm ooh, dang, for real. Not knowing I already know that. And I was some of the girls knew, the people that I would associate myself with, they knew about the real tea, the real story about what happened. But that was just so odd. That was one of the conversations in school. But yes, y'all, that was crazy. And oh my God, and I swear to God, this is not the last story time we will be having about Bully or folk them, because of them, But I ain't gonna say because of them, but because them, like, I was in drama, like, from the end of my 11th grade year to the beginning of, hell, until I graduated, goddamn, I was in drama, like, goddamn. I'm like, with this man, he still keep me in his drama. Weird. But yes, this is just the rest of part 2 of part 1. I said the wrong. This is just the rest of the story from part 1. This is part 2. So if y'all would like to hear more stories about Bully and folk them, let me know in the comments or hit me up on Instagram or Facebook and just let me know, like, because I got more. But I'm going to end it here, girls. I hope y'all enjoyed this little short story time, like I said, because I don't want to make them too long if we ain't got nothing else to talk about. So I'm gonna do a Q&A, and I want y'all in the comments. I'm gonna do a Q&A. So I really want y'all to like it. If y'all want to hear a different story, or if y'all want to hear about another story, like, don't be scared to communicate with me, cause I ain't one of them. Oh, bitch, don't bite. I don't bite. Y'all can, like, I want us to vibe. Fuck, I don't want y'all to hag at me. Like, no, I told y'all I'm the bad looking at. But see you guys later. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Mwah.